Hello, everybody.
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right. Last week, I liked Christopher for a bit there.
Yeah.
Now I'm a little mixed on him. He obviously did not take what she had to say to him very well.
Yeah, I mean, there were a few people who defended him a little bit. We always try to see other people's perspectives because human interactions sometimes go awry. And Lorelai kind of saying kind of casually, like, I was kind of hung up on you. I thought we might be back together. I sabotaged my relationships because of it. I don't think that was a loaded conversation, but at the same time, every human being alive, including me, and I'm no paradigm of, always saying the right thing, but everyone has been in that situation where you've casually said something that trips up somebody else's insecurities.
Of course.
And they get upset and you're like, whoa, I didn't mean it that way. Uh-huh. And I think Lorelai just did that. And I don't think it was malicious.
I don't think it was malicious at all.
Yeah. And I think Christopher's reaction was really unnecessary.
Extreme. Yeah.
It was over the top, right?
Now, look, if you're going to take something the wrong way, that's obviously you're right. But how you handle that is, up to you. And ultimately, I don't think he handled that in the best way at all.
No, he handled it in the worst way. Like, I think it would have been okay to be like, hey, whoa, what you're saying here, I'm taking it as a bit of an attack. I don't like it. Like, you know what I mean?
Sure.
He got up, yelled at her, pretty publicly. Not that that's the most important thing, but it was pretty publicly, and then stormed out of her without giving her any chance to respond or diffuse or correct the situation or clarify.
And I think that if he just would have been calm about it or used his words instead of yelling at her, then she would have, she would have told him.
I think she could have walked it back if he would have given her opportunity, but he wanted to be mad. At that, I do think it was, and you have to consider what he was being defensive about, right? The worst thing that he could have taken away from that is, you're telling me that I've been a bad father for being not around for 16 years. Yeah. Well, buddy, every once in a while you're going to have to eat that reality because it is true.
He's been absent.
I love the fact that it's when she turns 16 that he's making more of an effort than he ever has beyond the once a month phone call.
He is.
But dude, if she wants to say, by the way, you were never really around, she can say that.
And also,
I don't think that he needs to be kid gloved over what he's been doing.
Of course not. And also, I think it's also about Lorelai herself. I think that he is like, oh, now you're over me? Because I think he does have feelings for Lorelai as well.
Sure. He probably does, but
it seems like, look, I liked Sherry.
Right.
And I hope that he stays with her.
I do too.
And I hope that they do get to, fix this, because I don't like leaving situations messy.
It'll get fixed, but I don't think it'll be for a while. I don't think we'll see Chris for this episode.
Yeah, because
he's gonna seethe.
They do that in this show.
Right.
Characters have big blubs, like with Richard a few weeks ago. He
gonna seethe for a while. But you know what though? And even then, if it is about, and I think you're probably right, at least on some level there. But even if he does still have feelings for her, and that's why he did it, she gets to tell you she's over you.
Yeah.
It's been a decade and a half. She gets to say, by the way, I'm moving on.
Yeah, your
you know
kid
what I mean?
is in high school.
Right.
Almost done with high school.
Yeah, you guys can't keep each other on the back burner in case something else better doesn't come along.
And it's like, it just hasn't worked out, really.
No.
I mean, you guys have your flings every once in a while,
right.
But ultimately, I don't know if you two are supposed to be together.
I feel like the answer is no, but it's kind of like, I don't know.
Who knows? I mean, who knows? We're only in season 2.
Right. We have a ways to go.
Yeah. So, and I think, ultimately, Christopher, the show's gone out of its way to show you that he's really not that bad of a guy.
He's trying to be a better father.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see him before this, in the long stretch when it was like, Lorelai, because we know Lorelai is someone who was struggling and had nowhere to live and had nowhere to work and relied on the help of a lot of people in Stars Hollow, right? Yeah, she was living in that shed.
Love her for it,
right?
What I mean?
Absolutely,
look where she's at now,
100%. Yeah. But where was Christopher's a kid too, but he certainly wasn't around helping out during that all of that situation. So he doesn't get to be high and mighty about things.
He doesn't get to be that way. No, not at all.
About anything she says.
He's kind of like Lorelai in the sense that he kind of runs away a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely get that vibe. He's a runner for sure.
Yeah, so. They have that in common. All right. We're good. Let's get started. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us and give a special thank you to all our super patrons. AB, Actuarial Lurker, Ballage Fulldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Devin Garneau, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverston, Natasha Norris, NJ, Sudigunda Varapu, Torger Lingside, Trey Contreras, WearPanda47, and Yannick from Montreal. Thank you so much, guys. Really glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are.
I was going to keep going, but I was like, I'll let Joe talk now.
I was like, yeah, that's I
took a breath. I sounded like I was like... Forget me.
But hey, we're very glad you guys are here. If you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
I do appreciate you pausing because I did sound like I was going to train on through.
We're going off script today. I was like, improv.
George Bush does not care about black people.
Not Mike Myers in this situation?
You're Mike Myers in that situation. Description below, you'll see the link to our Patreon page. We're way ahead on Patreon of everything on YouTube. Please check it out.
Still hurts.
Do you need stitches?
Probably.
Well, then we should go to a doctor.
No doctors. You go into a hospital, you don't come out again.
Well said, Ida Morgenstern.
I thought I was being a self-sufficient woman.
You hate ladders. You hate heights.
We needed our rain gutters cleaned. Oh, I'm fine. I'm just being dramatic. It's what I do.
No more ladders.
I promise.
Okay.
You should definitely clean that out, though. If you cut your hand cleaning gutters, that's gross.
Yeah.
Bandage alone.
Look, it's turning purple, but a really glowy purple. Look.
No thanks.
Maybe I'll turn into a superhero.
Maybe.
Like, maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and suddenly be able to shower really fast.
We'll go pick out your cape after breakfast.
Do these two we don't see on camera exercise a lot together? Because the way they eat.
I know, right? Yeah. And it's been made a point by Dean. They eat a ton of food.
Right.
Starving. Must be from the loss of blood.
Yes, that must be it.
I'm getting pancakes with a side of pancakes.
Oh, no.
Caesar's cooking.
Why is Caesar cooking?
I don't know.
That's bad.
His pancakes stink.
They do stink.
Luke, come make our pancakes.
Hey, Luke, you in there? Luke, you okay? What you doing?
I'm looking for my supply ledger.
Is it going well?
It's going fine. What are you doing up here?
Rory and I are starving. We need you to cook us breakfast. Oh my God.
See?
That's what I always pictured the
It's a
inside of my
mess.
head to look like.
See if you can find a brown leather ledger.
I've never seen so much stuff. It looks like a white trash hearse castle in here.
Liz shipped the rest of his stuff last week. He finally unpacked.
So he's like living here permanently.
Yeah, for sure.
Have to get it all organized, figure out where to put everything,
probably
buy
get
another
another place,
dresser,
right? I
a portable wardrobe.
I almost fell off the roof of my house trying to clean the rain gutter, so I have to have
What-
pancakes.
Go downstairs. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Oh, is this what you're looking for?
Yes, great. Thank you.
Not unless you make me the
Nice.
pancakes.
Give me.
Fair. She
Yeah.
found what you're looking for.
She did help him out.
There's a pancake spot in Stars Hollow. Al's Pancake World.
Is there?
They mention it all the time.
Luke,
What's he doing?
I'm not sure.
This poor man just can't find peace, can he?
Right.
Hey.
Hey, what are
So
you
that
doing?
TV is
Oh, Rory and I just hit the video
possibly
store.
small.
Avoiding his own house.
Were TVs really that small?
It's portable. Yeah.
Wow, that's cute. Is it the first time it's been away from its mother?
It's a very good TV. Jess is upstairs. So when Jess is upstairs, that means the stereo's blaring and the place is a mess. I just needed a little privacy. It was very peaceful until 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Hey, Luke, do you ever think that maybe you should get a bigger apartment? Father's office, you turned it into an apartment. It was never meant to be lived in.
It's fine. We'll make do. We just need to organize.
No, you don't need to organize. You need to move. It's not just your apartment. Jess lives there also.
Jess is fine.
Are you sure?
father
Because
now?
he could be pinned down under a box.
Rory, perfect. Get her out of here. Go.
Okay, fine. I'm leaving. Think about what I said.
She's right.
Yeah, he's always looking for a little extra cash. He doesn't make that much here. And I mean, you don't have to pay him the same as you would someone else. You save a little. He keeps busy.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Great. Just let me know.
I will.
Check with Rory.
Roy's probably like, please do it, please
Yeah.
do it.
Who are all these people you asked to clean out our gutters?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know.
I do?
Yeah,
I thought you said you were going to give Jess a chance.
I am.
Then why don't you hire him?
Not very comfortable with him, Rory.
Well, try and get comfortable.
Well, I don't know if I can.
How many times do I have to tell you?
That I don't know the real Jess?
You don't.
Well, fine. I don't know him, but I'm not too fond of his stand-in.
You weren't too fond of Luke when you first met him.
That's not true.
You called him Duke for 2 years just to make him mad.
And let me tell you, it worked.
But then you guys talked.
Rory, you like him. I don't have to like him.
Please, you'll give him the job?
Tess.
I'll give him the job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But Roy's got to make sure he does a good job. Otherwise,
Yeah.
this is going to blow up.
Don't make my mom mad.
Right.
Why is it so important to you that I like him?
Well, I just think that he's Luke's nephew, that it just might make things nicer if you liked him.
And that's the only reason.
Yes?
It's all about Luke and the diner.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with you.
No? Well, yeah, we're friends.
Uh-huh.
And he's cute. Say the
mean-
words.
We're not good friends, but we're friends.
Jeff,
How do you sleep through that, man?
how can anyone sleep to that? It's like the Huns are attacking. Lie there while the rest of the world is going down. Great.
About your awesome TV.
Whoa, jeez, what the hell?
I can't stand it. I'm going crazy. This place is awful. I can't live like this anymore.
Just relax.
I'm having nightmares about being chased around by boxes with arms, and they tackle me and pile clothing on top of my face. And we're moving.
What?
Tomorrow.
What are you talking
I'm talking about you and me going out, getting a paper, and finding a new place to live. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, I want you up, washed, moosed, and ready to leave. End of story.
I need the music on to sleep.
What?
And we're getting a pair of headphones.
Yeah. How are you staying in that
What
one
was
box
wrong
of a
with
room
It
with
was
that
pink.
going
We
on?
can paint it.
You mean I can paint
We
it?
can paint it together.
The one next to the bank.
Too many windows.
What?
6 windows all on one side, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're sitting in an oven.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't care. Pick whichever one you want.
I'm not picking by myself.
You're the one that wants to move.
Oh, so you like living the way we do?
Hey, you're the one with the problem. You make the choice.
Jess, come on.
I have to go.
We got 3 more places to look at.
I'm supposed to be at Lorelai's in 20 minutes, remember?
You go, I'll look at the places all
Great
around.
idea.
I'll take some Polaroids and you can take a look at them later.
Nobody asked me if I wanted to move to Stars Hollow, but I'm here. Pick whatever place you want, and I'll be there too.
I think that's reasonable, honestly.
I like the fact that Luke is giving him the
trying,
option.
yeah.
What are we waiting for?
Laminator. Yeah.
Patience, Grasshopper. Ready? And?
The clock is working.
It's a clock radio that plays pig squeal.
The art CD clock radio that enables you to wake up to the barnyard animal of your choice.
Oh, that would drive me nuts.
No.
So you're very punctual.
Yeah, well, it was this or continue apartment hunting with Luke.
You're moving.
Flipped out last night. Next thing I know, he's dragging me all over town, banging on pipes and measuring square footage. It's crazy.
More space. Maybe you'll get your own room.
You changed your hair.
What?
Your hair looks different.
So Segway's not your thing, huh?
Is it?
Why?
Just looks different.
Oh, bad different?
Hey, Dad!
I don't know which one's worse.
They are great. Oh, Jess, you're here. Terrific.
Can we make this more awkward?
Right?
Oh, yeah, come on in. Sorry, I was just so excited about the ducks. So, Jess, what's new?
Not much.
Jess and Luke are looking for an apartment.
Oh, you guys see anything good yet?
Nope.
Okay,
trying.
well, I
She's
guess you should get started. There's a ladder right out front and some buckets and gloves and stuff.
Come on, I'll show you.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
She's trying harder than he is.
Question.
Gloves.
Yes?
You come over. You seem to have a very firm grasp of the English language. And then my mother appears, and suddenly we need a thought bubble over your head to understand what you're thinking. Can you tell me why that is?
The verbal thing comes and goes.
I went out on a limb for you, trying to get my mom
Yeah.
to give you the benefit of the doubt, okay? So I don't think it would hurt you to try to be nice.
Yeah, just be cool, man.
So just because she's your mom or Luke's friend doesn't mean that I automatically have to get along with her.
Jess, my mother is a great person. She's also my best friend in the world.
What makes you think I care about you?
I don't mean care. Like, if you think of me remotely as the sort of person that you could occasionally stand to talk to, then you'll try to get along with my mom, that's all.
Yeah.
Very reasonable.
Yep.
Can't guarantee that it'll work, but I'll try.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I was enjoying that. Yeah.
Yeah. Facade coming down a little bit. I was about to say, but we haven't seen Dean.
There he is.
Yep.
Looking miserable.
And here at the
Yep.
win, 75 cents.
Great.
You look bored.
I'm fine.
You sure you don't want to look around? They have great stuff here.
I looked, and you continued for another 2 hours.
It has not been that long. Oh, sorry.
You're not done.
No, I'm fine, really. Let's go.
Rory, stop it. You want to keep looking. I know you.
No, I want to hang out with you. I'll just pay for these, and then we can go.
I thought maybe we could go see the Lord of the Rings again.
Oh, okay.
You said you wanted to see it 100 times.
Yes, and apparently we're being very literal these days.
Fine, we'll see something else.
Lord of the Rings is fine.
This relationship is doomed.
Yeah.
Wow, you made out like a bandit.
Well, you've got great stuff this year.
Hey, did you see the astronomy section over there?
Oh, yeah.
Go look.
I told you I'm done.
Hey, where's your bracelet?
What?
You're not wearing your bracelet.
Because I got this weird rash on my wrist.
From the bracelet?
Oh, no, just a fluke thing. As soon as it's completely gone, that bracelet goes right back on.
This might be their last episode
Like a
together.
shackle, yeah.
You go look at the astronomy section, we'll go see Lord of the Rings, and on the way home, we'll rent Autumn in New York and mock it for the rest of the afternoon.
When is autumn in New York?
I don't know, Autumn in New York. That is a lot of Chinese food she's getting out for herself. Effort. I like it.
Question: do you ever put Chinese food on a plate, or you just go for it out
I
of the
just
box?
go out of the box.
Me too, dude.
Even if it's cold.
Hey, Jess!
Sorry. Too loud?
Oh, no, I got a ton of leftover Chinese food in the kitchen. I thought you might like some lunch.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
That was actually very friendly of him, though.
Chinese sounds great.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Sure you have enough.
There's plenty. Rory and I decided to take on the entire chicken column last night.
Ambitious.
He likes Rory.
He does.
He's making the real effort.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, Jess.
Basically, everything here is chicken. You've got garlic chicken, kung pao chicken, Szechuan chicken.
So when was the last time you had those
Washes
gutters
his
cleaned?
hands, nice.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I found an I Like Ike bumper sticker up there. So you guys aren't too hot on vegetables, huh?
What are you talking about? There's green pepper in the kung pao.
I'm sick.
So are you a healthy eater like Luke?
No. Yule Gibbons wasn't a healthy eater like Luke.
Wow.
Many parts of the pine tree are edible.
That's right. God, I wonder what the research process was like to get that information.
I'd say fairly painful.
See, these two have the same sense of humor. They should be friends.
They do.
So how's school?
It's still there. Definitely not a Jersey guy. Though the thought of throwing a ball at some jock's head isn't entirely unappealing. Look, I'm not really good at the small talk thing.
You doing okay?
Yes.
Cold egg roll?
Why not?
Heck yeah, cold egg roll. I can make a meal out of cold egg rolls.
Cold Rangoon, too.
Mom! Here, right here. What? Mom!
Help, so many books.
I don't know where it is.
Where what is?
My bracelet. Dean's bracelet.
The one he made you?
Yes.
It's gone?
Yes.
Where?
I don't know where. If I knew where, then I would have it.
Jess has it.
First notice it was
When he
gone.
pointed out that I wasn't wearing it.
Oh, not good. When was the last time you remember wearing it?
I don't know.
Think hard. Yesterday?
I don't know.
The day before?
I don't know.
Is he getting it?
I'm gonna freak out now.
We'll find it.
I'm gonna have to tell Dean that I lost his bracelet.
Let's not even go there yet.
Yeah, Dean couldn't handle that.
No, we can't. And it's not a big deal, but...
Looking at the track record, and all signs point to he'll understand.
I'm looking at the track record. I think Dean might lose it.
I think so. He is insecure.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought he was going to get it. Like,
So did I, yeah.
I found it in the gutter. Like,
Right. Are you going to be a good guy and get it?
Make sure Rory's bracelet didn't get kicked back behind something.
And so earlier when you asked me to look for the bracelet and I told you I did look and I did not find it, you did not believe me.
I did too.
No, I believe you thought I was lying.
It's not there.
No? Why, I'm shocked.
Okay, I'm sorry I doubted you, Michelle.
Wait, that means a lot. Thank you.
She is rocking that turtleneck.
Lorelai here.
I don't want a wood-burning fireplace.
Luke?
I have to pay an extra $200 a month for the wood-burning fireplace.
What?
Yeah, but
And 3 of the places make you put down a $500 deposit if you have a dog. Can you believe this? How can people ask you for a monthly fee for a parking space? I mean, they're making money off your rent, off your utilities. By the way, it's not even that good a parking space. It's out in the open under one of those trees that drops the sap on your car that eats away your paint.
you haven't found a place yet?
And I've been looking all day.
There wasn't one place.
Oh, it's the worst. I hate moving.
Maybe
First
one
five.
place wasn't so bad.
Oh, good. Describe it to me.
I don't know, it had walls with a kind of a floor with a light. Need a second opinion.
You want me to come look at your apartment?
It's not my apartment, and yes.
Done.
Now, I promised the woman I'd give her an answer today.
Okay, give me the address.
62 and a half B Street.
I'll meet you there in 20 and a half minutes.
Thank you.
Breathe. Breathe.
Michelle, I have to go out for a little while. Cover the desk for me.
I mean, I'll say I'll cover the desk, but how will you know if I'm actually doing it?
I trust you, Michelle.
Very quiet street, and
Well, it's
the
a nice
owner
place.
keeps the building up beautifully. He hasn't remodeled it at all.
Oh, yeah, we'd like a spruce.
Spruce is unnecessary.
Hey, you never turned down a spruce.
She's right. Listen to her.
Yeah, listen to me.
You rarely give me a choice.
Now, I went over the square footage and the details of the lease with your husband this morning. Did he fill you in?
What? Oh.
You know how men are. The minute that ball game comes on, all the realities of life just go right out the window. Don't be embarrassed, Snuffy. I'm just teasing.
Snuffy.
Could you possibly leave me and little Mrs. alone for just a minute?
Why, of course.
I promise we won't do anything dirty.
I'll just leave this rental agreement with you in case you decide to fill it out.
Thanks.
It's got a great vibe for a nice couple like you two.
I think it's a great place.
Yeah, it looks cool.
She used the word vibe.
About the apartment.
I don't know.
Okay, then, break it down. List your concerns.
Well, it's too big. I don't need 2 bathrooms.
Yes, you do. Next.
Yeah.
I like being on the bottom floor.
The top floor's quieter. Next. I think it's great.
You do?
Yeah, it's light and airy. Got good windows, but not too many.
Privacy for the two guys.
Sure.
Close to work. The price seems good. You're taking the
Close to
spruce.
work's
It's a
a big
2-year
one.
lease. What's 2 years?
I don't know.
You and Jess will kill each other if you stay in that place of yours.
Yeah, but who knows how long he's gonna be here.
Why? Did something happen?
No, but you never know. If
Yeah.
he does stay, it'll only be for another year, and then he'll go off to college or Attica or whatever.
Jess may go off somewhere someday, but that doesn't mean you will be alone forever.
I am not getting a pet.
I'm talking about a lady friend. Rachel's not the only woman in the world for you. You'll meet someone someday, and she sees your teeny tiny apartment, 1 room and no closet space, and she spots it. The single bed.
What's wrong with a single bed?
Means he's not open to a commitment.
What?
It says there's no room in this life for anybody but me.
No, it says there's no room in this bed for anyone but me.
Don't you want the possibility of more? Come on, Luke. It's time.
I agree.
You got a pen? I'm not taking this, Bruce.
Yes, you are. Hey.
Hey.
He's in my house.
Yeah.
Did you get lost?
No, I was looking at Rory's books.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to see if she had Franny and Zoe.
This is awkward.
It's weird that he's just in their house.
Yep.
Okay, so I should probably get back to work.
Mm-hmm.
And trust gone.
The snooping, though,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, he's probably putting the bracelet back, but still.
For sure.
I would be uncomfortable with that, too.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Lou, good. I was just on my way over to the diner to talk to you.
Great, go on over. I'll meet you there.
Just have a couple of questions about your application.
What?
Your application. Now, I called your bank.
What application?
Your application for the apartment.
Why would Mary give you my application?
Because I own the building.
What? When the hell
Yeah.
did you buy an apartment building?
Well, I bought this particular one about 2 months ago. At all my properties, we measure the grass before, during, and after mowing to attain a perfect 1.5 inch height.
All of your property.
10 in all.
10 properties.
So
What,
he's loaded.
Buying up the
Yeah.
town?
Not yet, but someday, who knows?
You cannot tell people what color to paint their buildings.
Well, someone has to.
I have to
Oh,
get
my God.
Luke, hold it. I still need to talk to you.
Just tear up the application, Taylor. I'm not moving.
What? Why?
Because I'm a 2-inch grass kind of guy.
I'm thinking of purchasing the flower shop next to the diner, but we need to talk about that sign of yours. You have a diner, but you never took down the Williams hardware sign.
That was my father's sign.
I run the risk of people being so busy trying to figure out if you sell hammers or burgers that they never notice the nice collectible plate store right next door.
Oh, my God. This guy's a lot.
So much.
You need to get away from me now. At least a good arm swinging length away.
I wouldn't have approved your application anyway.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
You look good.
I'm fine.
Talk.
I lost my bracelet. I've been all over town looking for it. I've been to Lane's, I've been to Luke's, I've been to the bus stop, I've been to Miss Patty's, and I've circled Stars Hollow twice.
Really that big a deal?
What do you mean?
I mean, I know it's got an I've been pained to buy by Birdie kind of implication to it, but it was just a bracelet.
Things have been a little weird between us lately, and you couldn't care less.
Oh, yes, I could. I think you should keep looking.
Where?
Definitely
Anywhere.
with the bracelet bag.
Things you lose are usually right in front of your face. Probably just laying in your room somewhere.
No, I tore
Yeah.
that room apart. It's not there.
Fine. Give up then.
Check the counter by the...
Yeah. I mean, he should have just given it to her when she left it. but-
Yeah.
Check my room again.
Haven't
She'll
you already
figure it
looked
out.
in
She'll
there
know.
like 1,000 times?
1001.
Like, how did he get it is going to be the question.
Yeah.
She found it in about 12 seconds.
I looked under the bed, and there it was. I thought I had already looked under the bed, but I don't know. Maybe I was too panicked.
Yeah, Lorelai's not dumb. She'll be like,
Oh,
okay.
she knows exactly what happened.
Oh, look at it. It looks even better than before, doesn't it?
I think the time away from home did it some good.
And now that Rory's gone, it's conversation time.
You weren't gonna come get your money?
I figured I'd get it eventually. It's not like I don't know where you guys live. Thanks.
You took it, didn't you?
Excuse me?
Rory's bracelet? You had it the whole time. How'd you get it?
I didn't get anything.
What, did you break into our house?
Oh, my God.
So it's just a great big old coincidence that I catch you coming out of Rory's room a half an hour before she mysteriously finds the bracelet under her bed?
Guess so.
I mean, I know you hate the world, but I thought you liked Rory.
I didn't do anything.
Well,
whatever.
Oh, don't whatever me, you little jerk.
I didn't take it.
I'm sure you're jealous of Dean because he's great, and Rory's madly in love with him.
All right. Awkward.
This too far.
This is the most precious thing she owns. Why did it take her 2 weeks to figure out it was gone, huh? You might want to reevaluate how madly in love she is.
I mean, he did have it the whole time, which is messed up, but she really went at him there.
She doesn't like him.
It is a fair question, though. If it's the most precious thing she owns, how come she didn't know for a couple of weeks?
Totally fair.
I just spent $100,000 and it's all your fault.
$100,000.
He bought a building.
He's systematically buying up
Yeah.
the town. He's going to turn it into Taylorville where everyone will wear cardigans and have the same grass height. I lost it.
I can't picture that.
I walked around in a blind rage. I was crazy. I bought the building.
You what?
I went to the bank and got a cashier's check, signed the papers, and I bought the building.
Don't worry, you can still get out of it. You can go back and tell them you lost your mind.
Okay. Why would I not want to get out of this?
Oh, well, owning that building gives you some options. You could expand Luke's if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Or you could rent it to someone else.
Maybe I should think about this.
Sure, sleep on it.
Sleep on it, right.
So good to know Luke's got money. I mean,
Yeah.
Does Jess ever talk to you about Rory?
What do you mean?
I don't know. They seem to be thrown together quite a lot lately.
Just doesn't exactly confide in me.
Right.
Of course, if there was something going on, I think that'd be really great. Rory's a great kid. She'd be really good for Jess.
That's your room.
Yeah.
Finish up. We'll hold hands and skip afterwards.
Aggressive.
Yeah, so that place is going to get way messier before it gets better. All right, Luke. Cool.
Okay, so Luke's grown up a little bit.
A little bit. Also, good solution. Just buy the building and expand it a little bit.
I think it's great. It does really solve all their problems.
Of course, Taylor owns 10 buildings in Stars Hollow.
Taylor's it would be too much for me, too. I wouldn't have like a full-on war with him like Luke does.
No.
I would avoid him, but he's a lot.
So much. I loved his... My favorite line in the episode was, say what you want about the fascists. They had great
parks.
Great parks.
Great
parks. Such a good line.
Yeah.
The dialogue in this episode, too, just quick. Quick, this episode. It's always quick, but I mean, like this episode specifically, I really loved how snappy it was. I think this is probably the best we've seen Jess, even though he's not completely there yet. You know what I mean?
No, he's not there yet.
His walls are coming down a little bit.
A little. He really made an effort with Lorelai.
I think so.
I don't blame her, really, for the conclusion she jumped to. She's not wrong.
No, she's not.
You know, especially when she's thinking about Rory, right? You had this bracelet that she's been obsessing about at least all day.
100%.
You had it the whole time and could have said, hey, I've got this, or done whatever. Yeah. And she's right about that. And he just let it slide forever.
On the flip side, he shouldn't have had it in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he shouldn't have had it in the first place.
But I get him trying to just hide it instead of being like, hey, here you go.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
But also, like, you know, one, she's already kind of iffy about him.
Yep.
And then you find him kind of snooping through your house.
Yeah, that wasn't really okay.
That would rub me the wrong way.
His solution when he figured out that Rory really wanted that bracelet back was not really a great way to go about it.
No.
It was risky. He should have known if I get caught doing this, I'm going to look terrible. Like, that is something he should have considered.
For sure. And, you know, honestly, thinking about it, they're so open. They're such an open family.
Right.
That he probably could have just been like, hey, I did take this. I'm sorry. Which he doesn't seem like the I'm sorry kind of guy. Or
right.
I'm sorry kind of kid. But if you would have told Lorelai, hey, I had the bracelet. I should probably just give this back to her. I think she would have respected that more than just him putting it back there.
And I think even if he it was wrong for him to keep it that long.
100%. Yeah.
But even in that moment when it was like he's like, I'm freaking out, I need to find it. If he would have just pulled her aside and said, "Here's what happened. You left it here.
Yeah.
I picked it up. I still have it. I didn't know it was this important to you. Let me go get it." That's all that had to happen.
Everybody could have handled things way differently this episode.
I mean, again, he's a kid just like Dean is, just like Rory is. They're going to say and do mistake things, you know.
And also, yeah, speaking of Dean, this episode, I mean, like, we really are seeing the cracks in their relationship now.
Yeah, I mean...
she was almost, like, annoyed with him there.
Rory's right. Their relationship isn't great. The show's done a really good job this season of showing us that although Dean is a better person in a lot of ways...
I think so.
Than Jess,
I mean, like,
in a lot of ways. Ultimately,
yes.
Yeah. In a lot of ways, he's so much different than Rory. He, you know, the things that she's passionate about are the things that Jess is passionate about, but Dean doesn't care about them at all.
No,
like, you know,
reading,
spending the day going through old books and stuff like that.
He likes cars and movies and And Jess is a more thoughtful guy. I mean, he's got a lot of trauma and emotional baggage, but like, you know, I think that they are, like you said, they're way more similar.
Yeah, I feel like Lorelai's got a little bit of rose-colored glasses with Dean because she was like, just tell him you lost it. We know that Dean's not going to fly off the handle. I'm like, I've seen Dean fly off the handle.
Times, yeah.
And the moment that he realized she wasn't wearing it, we started inching towards that.
I know.
Like it almost turned.
That was quite the response, wasn't it?
Yeah, it almost turned into like an emotional breakdown just with the fact that she wasn't wearing the bracelet.
Yeah, right.
She had to
checking out. It's like, dude.
She had to lie to him because his reaction would have been an unreasonable one, would have been an unproportional one, right?
And that says it all. The fact that she had to lie to him so he didn't lose his mind,
right?
Says a lot.
What if she was honest and said, "Oh crap, I don't know where it is"? I feel like Dean would have lost it, and that's not really okay.
It's not okay. And I think that, like, you know, Jess, he really just needs a chance. And I know he's been given chances, and he's being given chances here in this episode, but, like, you know, he just needs somebody. He has Luke, obviously, but, like, I don't know what his hesitation. I think he's warming up to Luke, obviously, and he does care for Luke, but it's like he just needs another support system or something.
We saw it in this episode, right? Like, obviously he's still making huge miscalculations,
Sure.
but he's ultimately trying.
Yeah.
But we also got to see in this episode his mom sent all of his stuff, meaning she has no intention of bringing him home. Of course that's going to mess with his head.
Of course,
You know, he's a teenager who basically just got a not too subtle message of "I don't want you around" from his mother.
He's abandoned.
Yeah, completely right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I give him some absolute slack on.
Same.
No one's asking him. Luke's not asking him. Nobody said, "Hey, all of your stuff showed up from your mom." Lorelai picked up on the fact that screams permanence, but no one said to him, "Hey, how are you handling this, man?"
Right? Yeah.
No one is like taking his feelings into account. Look, man, this sucks. I know your mom just sent all your stuff to you, which says, you know, we all know what that says. No one doesn't know what the message is when your girlfriend dumps all of your stuff on the lawn, right?
Yeah.
Which is ultimately what kind of happened with him with his mom.
Sure.
But no one is asking him how he's doing.
And I don't think he would necessarily respond.
No.
But at the same time, I think that he would recognize the fact that somebody gives a crap.
Yeah,
that they're asking
yeah.
him, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the response is, right? If you care about what the response is, you're doing it for you.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't care what the response is. I just want you to know I think this sucks and I'm here for you. It's about you and not me. So whatever the response is, you respond. You can tell me to go to hell. You can tell me to shut up. You can tell me you don't care and it's none of my business. You know, this isn't about me. I'm just letting you know for you that I understand what you're going through. This is not okay.
And of
you
course,
know,
Luke,
and your feelings aren't wrong.
Of course, Luke feels that way, but he's more of a show it, not tell it kind of
Yeah,
guy. He's not a talker.
Luke's about as vulnerable as a brick. Yeah, he's
Pretty much.
Yeah, Luke's the wrong person.
This is how we see Luke's vulnerability this episode, is him just kind of freaking out. You know?
Right.
I ordered a waffle, I didn't eat it. You know what I mean?
Honest to God, I think the best thing that could happen really is that Lorelai starts making the effort that Luke's not. I know it's not on her.
It's not on her.
But Luke's not going to do it.
No.
Somebody needs to do it. And she's, you know, and I hope she gets over her Jess prejudice, which is somewhat warranted.
Prejudice?
Yeah, right. And makes that effort to be like, somebody needs to try to talk to you as an adult person, because what you're going through is real.
And I think you're right. I think she will.
I hope
really
so.
do think she will. And, you know, obviously they're going to keep doing this for a while because, you know, it's great drama.
Right.
It's very compelling.
Yeah.
So I don't know when they're going to get there, but I know that they will, and I can't wait for it.
It's great writing that we're kind of really long gaming it. You know, every little inch is going to be earned, right? It's not going to be like, oh, look, somebody made him a birthday cake and now everything's fine, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's a strong TV show for doing that too, because like, you know, if you just integrate him into the show and it's like, oh, Jess, we're all friends with Jess now.
Right.
It's like, no, that's not realistic.
Not even a little bit. Not especially what he's gone through. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.
See ya.